Well, we boycott the referendum. There are no international observers in the land, no international journalists, enough journalists, and they don't hear our voices. The Crimean Tatars are there. They keep saying minority because we are minority because of the deportation, and we are scared of the wars. We don't want to be facing again yet another ethnic cleansing.
Want to stay part of Ukraine?
Yes. Because during Kuchma's period, Crimean Tatars and Ukrainians worked together, and it was a step forward. We did so many good things. With the Yanukovych regime, it went all backwards. It was a back step. It wasn't a good thing. So yes.
I was just witnessing the Georgia-Russia war 5 years ago, and a number of experts and analysts and politicians, everybody was warning that Ukraine would be the next, and Europe's passive position was an invitation to war to Russia, and it will go ahead if Europe and the US didn't take tough position. So what I see is that their projections are coming true. And unless Europe really stands up to Russia, we will really see the expansion of Russian borders. But because we are already seeing the expansion of Russian borders on the Georgian territory, Russia is just building borders and the walls, some kind of Berlin Wall across Georgia. So what we see, the protest rally here is a fight not only for the Ukraine's freedom, but also for the freedom of all the post-Soviet countries who are still suffering from the imperialistic politics of Putin. We see that the same scenario is happening. This is how it started in Georgia, that Russia distributed Russian passports to the citizens of Georgia, and then it used the pretext as a kind of to protect its citizens on the Georgian territory. It's going to do the same in Crimea, and the scenario is absolutely the same. So it's going to use this kind of humanitarian intervention to protect its citizens later on. So we already see what's going to happen.
I must be here because we are Polish and Ukrainian brothers. Yeah, we are neighbors, and Putin don't fight only with Ukraine. He fights with all smaller countries than Russia. So we must be together, and we must fight together against Putin because he's the same as Saddam Hussein, as a Gaddafi.
We're here because our country's been invaded by a foreign army. You know, they've invaded Crimea, the tanks are rolling down the streets, they're holding an illegal referendum that nobody in Crimea asked for. We just want to tell Ukraine that we're with them, and that we're with them until Putin leaves Ukraine. And we expect the UK government to use its political and economic influence. We want strong sanctions, asset freezes, visa bans, things that actually touch Vladimir Putin. We don't want soft talk, we don't want diplomatic actions, we want strong sanctions that will really hit the heart of Putin.
Russia, we have a bigger enemy now, Vladimir Putin,